Welcome back to Just Fantastic Craft Channel. Today we're making more of our helicopter better. Last time we figured out that I can actually, if I put my mind to it, it can actually work. Didn't mean to rotate it this way. Easy. Let's see how this one functions. Better. I just gotta kind of keep it facing this way. Maybe I can... let's start making a few things, a few changes, and I think this helicopter will at one point work really well. Let's remove all of these. Yep, just like that. Then let's add a small flap wing. We need mirror mode off for this one. We need this thing to be flipped on its side, and then we will be making a few changes. Actually, wait, how long would we want this? Let's make it too long, and then copy, and I hope I am putting in the right wings at the right places, because this sure, no, this is now upside down. Perfect. And now we gotta copy them up and rotate them. Exactly. And now actually I should be copying these two. Actually no, copy and side, and then these two, copy and side, and then these two, I said these two, copy and side. I don't know which way it was gonna be faster. So now this doesn't rotate because they are grinding into each other. Let's then remove this piece, and I'll be making... Nope, this will attach. Remove this. Do I have... I don't have any beams. Dang it. No beams. Oh, unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I just removed my rotating thing, but I think it will be fine. If I get now the lower piece of the wing, I said just the lower piece of the wing, one piece down, and then I can, let's say, add my rotating servo over there. This one is going to be my left and right rotation. Configure, so this way I think I want A and D. Let's see. A and D. Okay. Okay, well, I have some pitch up, which is good. Now, all of these ones, they need to have their settings all fixed. Now, we don't want toggle. We want... So, the way this will work now is we want to set... We want this to be a very small number, like 0.1. This is how you make collective pitch for people who haven't seen this. And now we want, we want to increase pitch with, let's say, space, and we want to decrease pitch with shift. This way. Now the rotors in the middle, like this one, actually not you, it's easier to deselect the other ones because I can't reach them. These ones, they need to be on a 1 and a toggle. How will that work? They will rotate in the same direction. Okay, I had them swapped. Okay, let's just move this wing for a second. You need to be rotating counterclockwise, so we'll just edit your speed to a -4. Now this should work. Oops. Okay, I mean, it kind of works. No! This is an A&D. This is a space and one. I don't need this to be on space, I just need it to be on one. So this way, actually they need to, these flap wings need to be on hold position. So whenever I press space they will lower, and if I press shift, okay, this apparently now goes in the inverse direction. Whee! Not what I was looking for. I need to change this one again. This one needs to have its shift removed. So the way this works is now if I press 1 I have some lift. I no longer need to press anything unless I need more lift, at which point I just press space and I start losing lift. That is interesting. And shift should lower my lift, but it increases it. Oh, I am rotating them the wrong way. Both of them are rotating the wrong way. Whoops. Let's see how they rotate. Yep, they rotate the opposite way. Both of them need to be reversed. That is why it's currently working the opposite way, because increasing my lift currently decreases it because let's say I'm cutting into the wind, not using it as a stage. So currently landing is going to require me to increase my lift. Well, okay, that's a funny thing to have happen. Then I need to have this one. Actually, just wait a minute. What if I just do it the opposite way? This one, and then oops, no, nothing, and then this one. That is as complicated as I could have made it. Now if I press 1, I start lifting off because my helicopter is quite light. If I need more pitch, I press space, and at that point I start rising up higher and faster, or at least that's theoretically how it should be. And if I need to lower my lift, I just gotta press shift, at which point I can kind of hover. Now, I need just a little bit more logic, and I think we're almost done with this thing. Because this is now actually really functional. I will still need to figure it out. Well, fix a few things with it. But it's better than it was previously. I love how I've made this, but then this one just looks off. And then this ramp is weird. How can I make this better? I technically cannot. You know what? Let's leave it as is. Now let's add my main armaments. Or wait, before my main armaments, I want to add one thing, and that is a angle detector. Logic. That is why we needed the logic gates. An angle sensor. How weight is it? 1.2 kilograms. And how much is this? 2.5. How much is then? You know what? Just to be just for easier sake. Actually, I think. Oops. I'll just have both of these work in tandem because that way I balance out my craft. My weight is a little bit less backward, my lift is forward. Will that actually make issues? I am kind of now have the opposite effect of that I had just now. Oh, whoops. Let's do that properly. 1 and a space and a space, and then I start balancing it until I reach some altitude. Some altitude until I... not attitude, altitude. Until I know what way this is pitching. I mean, it is pitching forward quite well. It is actually balancing itself out. Not really doing much. I'm not really touching anything. I want to lower if it starts going too far backwards. Let's lower my lift to see whether that affects things. I still need to fix my leaning and stuff. I mean, this thing is now working quite well. I have inverse lift right now. I have pushed my wing pieces until I start to slowly descend. I think I've managed to balance this thing pretty well. Now it doesn't even want to flip at all. Like, only the lift off is kind of an issue, but once it gets going, I see how it is trying to death spiral. This is what we kind of want to combat. It is trying to death spiral, like really heavily right now. I'm not touching anything. I just changed the pitch to going higher. It is dead spiraling, but if I start fighting it, I can quite quickly take it under control. Have I learned helicopter? Well, I haven't learned piloting skills, but helicopters I might have learned. Okay. Let's see then if I can make this work. What if I get this piece? Like, this is 1.2 kilograms. Let's do I have anything that could be moved? The nose could be moved one piece forward, but that's not what I want to be doing. Let's get this piece, delete it. Now there is a hole in the middle of my craft. No, that wouldn't actually work. Dang it. I wanted to add the tilting section there, but I can't. I need to have it somewhere like in the tail, because otherwise it is going to collide with something and rotate my craft. I don't need the angle sensors, but they are balancing my helicopter quite well, so I'm not going to be removing them. Can I now add the minigun? Let's see how this one feels now. Oops, not that button. 1. It is quite nose heavy. It and still go up. Now it is quite nose heavy. The idea of the angle sensor is to balance it out, to not have to do so much manual rotation. Oops, I panicked. And you need a comb heart and a probably slower gyroscopes for I mean those were some nice hits. Let's see. Hello there, person. Let me take you down if I can. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Okay, too much gyroscopes. Let's fix that. Build mode. Like this thing and this thing, I want it to be set at a lower speed, like 7. We'll see how that one feels. And also I can actually use this. This needs to control this one, and then I want its width to be 360. No, I want its direction to be down. Is this down? Yeah, that is down, and its width to be something like that. So anything above that, it will output 1. It can't output both ways, so it can't fix it. So the way you would do this, you'd have it, let's just put it at 90 degrees, and then we lower it. Nope, it still it doesn't. 45. The other 45. The other 45 are not 90, but like I'm currently figuring out angles. I want this 134 to 126. I'll put a 1 to both, and then this one with the same settings. Could I? There was a way to copy settings. Wait. Save current structure, configure. Click to copy. There was a way to copy settings, unless I just copy the part itself. If I delete this part and I just copy this one, rotate it. Yeah, that one. It now just needs to output a -1. Let's test it out. Oops. Now the way it should work is if I lean too far backwards, it should actually wait. They need to have an inverse output. I just want to go high and then start testing it out. Like if I let it go, it will not reach those points. Stop fighting me. Stop it, you bully. Why you bully? 7 is a bit too much. 7 is a bit too much. I shouldn't forget that I have 2 of them. Sure, gun, you just managed to aim at something. You and you need to be edited and made slower to like 2.5 actually. Let's try 2.5 and see how that one works. And your angles need to be increased a bit. Not that much. 180. Yeah, let's just go with 180. 180. 180. 135. I think it was 135, the proper angle. 135. I don't remember. I do not know. and you should be outputting the opposite ways. You should be outputting a 1 and you should be outputting a -1. Reason being is if they currently activated, I would have been flipping even further. Okay, let's see how this one works now. Okay, it is compensating. It is compensating. I just don't want it going that much further back. Like, my forward is fine. I need more weight in the back. More weight in the back is going to fix everything. I think I can make this tail look even cooler, by the way. Let's widen it. Yes, let's widen it. Then put these even further outside. I just need more weight, meaning that I just need to add more parts to the side. And that way, if I add these... wait, rotate, please. Yes, thank you. And now I copy you, and then I add a aerodynamic block. Actually, what if I add this? Do I have a... Let's copy it on the other side. Let's say that I do not have what I'm looking for. These are not the droids I'm looking for. Can I add a bit more pizzazz to it? I kind of can, and I can't at the same time. Okay, we're adding more weight to the back, I think. Now this is the middle of the craft, but it is still moving weight further back. Yep. I actually need to delete, no, just copy on the other side after I delete this part. If I copy you and you to the other side, walk on through to the other side, I will be able to turn on better mode. Yes, because my craft is actually the same. And I remove you, and then I just add a longer piece. Like, this thing kind of has a feel to it. Still too light at the front, but I want gentle controls, so that is perfect for my tastes. I still need my raw ones to be... Well, I was kind of dead spiraling there because I don't have a roll. Roll can't be added to the wings, but could roll be added to the... Like, I need to be able to go this way and this way, but where can I put that as a control surface? Like, this is going to be abysmally weird, but I'm gonna try it. Everything for science. This helicopter has taken a lot more than I would have liked as timing or... Nope, go the other way. Yes, and you need to be on a E, that's a 3, on an E and a Q. Let's see how this one works. Like, and then we can still balance it out with... See, I'm adding all the control surfaces to my helicopter, and at that point everything should be fine. Like, I just need to have a lot more... I need to add more logic to compensate pilot error. That guy just went in front of me, which bad idea. Okay, so back ones need to be... This second back one doesn't want to work. See how it turns off? Oh, I know why it turns off. It gets signal. But why does only one of them turn off? Okay, we need to go back to the drawing board. But this helicopter is slowly evolving. That could have been fun. This helicopter is slowly evolving and it soon will be the... for now, thank you for joining me and have a great day.